Alright, welcome back. Let's go see what Sayori thinks of our poem, shall we?
Absolutely. Hi, Sayori. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Jacob.
Yeah?
I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem.
Because yesterday's poem sucked.
Yeah.
You're too honest sometimes, Sayori.
Yeah, but this one has pain and...
Oh, I forgot that, because she liked pain.
Yeah. I would have put this on my wall. Can I?
Sure. The other side, it's just 1,000 dicks. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all.
Shut up, Jacob. You're a great writer.
I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Jacob poem. And that makes me feel extra special.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jacob, were you in love with Sayori?
That was beautiful.
Like, I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest.
Oh, so
You're
cute.
so weird, Sayori.
Ehehe. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
Not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah. Me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Oh, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right?
Bittersweet?
What's the word I'm looking for?
Ah!
Bittersweet!
Yeah.
I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad.
I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Huh? Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Jacob. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Okay.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
I can see why she likes bittersweet. Jesus, that was dark. Holy crap! Sarah, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Who's next? Got time for one more.
Yeah, we got time for one more. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one.
True.
But I can't really say it's any better, either. Huh? Phew, what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you...
Whoa, way to step on her toes.
Maybe that was a compliment. Yeah, I'm glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something... come to think of it, maybe this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary.
Definitely.
But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way.
Can we see a picture of Sayori flying away on a balloon, please? Is that possible? Is it possible to do?
Look at her, there she goes.
Oh.
That's her, flying away. Whatever it is, I don't get. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. Oh,
Garfield hates spiders.
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her.
Oh, this was written by Garfield.
Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
It's really sad.
Yeah.
Do you think this is a self-deprecation? You think she's Amy?
Like, if she likes spiders but she doesn't like that aspect of herself?
I think she's criticizing herself from everyone else's perspective.
Oh,
because... So she's saying everybody else looks at her like that.
Yeah, oh, like
she's
everybody
trying to
else.
Figure out why everyone else sees her that way.
That's true, I can see that.
Or delving into that, right?
I saw it a lot more shallowly. Like, she just knew a person named Amy and did not appreciate her liking spiders, but I like your take a lot better.
I think she is more of a self-conscious character.
That makes
sense. She seems like she comments on the fact that she doesn't have friends.
Yeah, and she's just afraid that people are judging her.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why she's so judgmental, is that she's afraid of being judged, and she feels the world is this way.
How it usually works, my friend. Hashtag red flag.
Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up.
Oh shit! Isn't that what Yuri said too?
I was just warming up.
No.
She said it's
poem
longer
was super short.
Yeah.
She's like, I was just writing it short for you.
I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It can be about anything. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure.
I don't know, like running around in a closet with all your manga.
Something you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you.
Nice.
But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone? It just makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want people to think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
Do it. Who's next?
Okay. We got time.
We got time?
Yeah.
Ooh, you guys are in for a treat. You get 3 girls in one episode.
Well, I think so. I mean, we're going to go over it if we do. But we'll go under if we don't.
That's fine.
Alright.
That's fine. We'll say Monica for tomorrow.
Let's see what you've written for today. Oh, sorry, that's you.
Let's see what you've written for today. This is pretty good, Jacob. Ignore that noise I said after reading that I made after reading your poem. It actually was pretty... Alright. It was okay.
I guess you could say that.
I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes. Yeah, and yours makes me kind of throw up in my mouth a little bit. But I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Actually, you should be, because that was... Metaphors can go a long way. I don't think you know what a metaphor is. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way of to truly enable your reader into seeing your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see.
And I would like to do one with you.
An intimate exercise?
Yes.
That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it.
No, of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today?
Mm-hmm. The Raccoon.
Ah! Okay.
Just skip it.
Alright, sure.
Do you want to read it?
I was kind of curious. And we don't get to read it.
Oh, that's... oh, you click... No, Jacob!
I wanted to see
we
it.
didn't save it. Here, it's
How do I go
okay.
back?
Here,
Okay.
wait, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Wait. Everyone calm down. Everyone calm down.
It's alright, guys. We're going to see if we can find it online, apparently.
I'm sure there's a picture of it. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
And that's it?
Yep.
Huh. I like that there's sort of a story to it there as well.
Yeah. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that.
Uh,
It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Do you think the spider poem's about Yuri?
Like, she sees Yuri as the person judging her?
As Amy. Or backwards.
Or that she sees Yuri as Amy.
This is just a slander piece about Yuri.
Like Nazi,
Yuri likes spiders.
Like Yuri likes spiders.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think we were a little closer, though, when we saw Amy as Natsuki, writing
so
from
too.
the perspective of people she doesn't like. But
I think it's interesting that immediately we go over and she's talking about her unusual hobbies.
yeah, well, I think that's true, but I think this is about... I think they might have the same kind of fear that they're afraid of being judged.
The judgment, yeah.
But they
take it
deal
out
with
on their ways.
Yeah, they deal with it in different
Interesting.
ways.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's sort of probably why
Getting
Yuri
into the
goes
psychology of Doki Doki literature.
Yeah, well, I think Natsuki decides to respond with anger, and Yuri responds by turning in on herself.
Yeah.
Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? Right, didn't someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Huh? She did?
Yeah.
She was talking
She
about
was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. I think these two should get together.
You ship not.
I ship.
Ship not you.
Yeah, not you.
Gross.
I think they'd be cute together.
I don't think so. I think they'd kill each other.
I think they
I
bring
think
out.
Monica would be better with either one of them.
I think they bring out parts of each other that they need.
That's probably true. Just like you and Sayori.
Yeah. Sounds like you do have that in common.
Yeah, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of... but I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry, you have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
Oh.
I might be ranting a little bit now.
No, not at all.
But I'm glad that you're a good listener.
You have a lot of interesting things to say. Alright.
I like Yuri a lot.
Yeah, she seems really nice. I like her.
Yeah. But that's what you said earlier about her taking it inward.
Yeah.
And Natsuki getting angry.
Yeah.
Hold on to that.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll see you guys next time.
Just hold on to that, okay?
Alright.
Just hold on to
Okay,
that.
I'll hold
to
on
your
to it.
heart.
I'll hold on to it deep.
Jay, why are you getting uncomfortable? I'm just telling you that was a really insightful thing. It was cool that you said that aloud.
Oh, thank you.